They fought not for country, not for freedom, but for spectacle. In the heart of the Roman Empire, where emperors ruled and mobs hungered for blood, one class of warriors stood between life and death for the crowd's applause. They were slaves, heroes, legends. They were the gladiators of Rome. The origins of gladiatorial combat began in blood rituals, funerary games held to honor the dead. By the 3rd century BCE, they had evolved into Rome's grandest obsession. The arenas became theaters of power, where emperors entertained the people and reminded them who ruled the world. Most gladiators were slaves, prisoners of war, or criminals, condemned to fight for survival. Yet through skill, charisma, and courage, some became icons of the empire. They trained for months, mastering weapons, tactics, and showmanship. The arena demanded not just strength, but style. There were many classes of gladiators, each with their own weapons and fighting style. The Mormillo with his heavy shield and fish-crested helmet, the Retiarius armed with a net and trident, fighting with speed and cunning, the Thrakes wielding a curved sword and small shield, the Secutor built to chase and crush his enemy. Every duel was a story of skill, luck, and the will to live one more day. When the gates opened, silence fell. The crowd waited, thousands of voices holding their breath. Steel met steel, blood met sand. In that moment, the gladiator was not a slave, but a god of war. The crowd's fate shouting echoed across the ages. Ave Caesar! Morituri te salutant! Hail Caesar! Those who are about to die salute you. The most famous gladiators became legends, cheered like heroes, envied by free men, desired by noble women. Some, like Spartacus, turned their chains into rebellion, leading tens of thousands against Rome itself. For a moment, the slave became the conqueror. But rebellion was crushed, and Rome's might endured. Still, the dream of freedom never died. As centuries passed, the empire's heart grew tired. The cost of blood sport rose, and new faiths called for mercy instead of spectacle. By the 5th century, the gladiatorial games were gone, but the echo of the crowd still lingers in the stones of the Colosseum. They were slaves, yet they became symbols of courage. They lived short lives, but their legend has endured for 2,000 years. This is their story, written in blood and glory.